Hello friends. In this video you will learn 10 simple but very useful tips that will definitely change your life. Perhaps they will help you succeed. Today, one of the most successful and wealthy investors in the world will try to tell us about these rules, the state of which is estimated at $100 billion. Next level represents Warren Buffett and his 10 rules for success. Rule number 1. Find your passion. You just need to find your passion. I am very lucky because I found my passion at the age of 7. Fortunately, my children were able to find their addiction. One of my sons loves farm work, the other son loves music, and all three love to do charity work. If you find your passion, consider yourself lucky in life. There is no guarantee that you will find it in your first job. I always tell students, get a job that you would have if you were rich and did not need a job at all. If you think you will be happier if you earn twice as much now, you are probably wrong. You need to find what you like and work on it. You are mistaken if you think that getting a big income will answer all your questions in life. If all you think about is how to make money, then you are not doing your job. Rule number 2. Hire people the right way. When hiring employees, 3 important things are sincerity, energy, and if a person does not have one, then the second 2 are no longer so important. If a person is not sincere, then he can be stupid and lazy, even if he says he's right. Rule number 3. Do not worry about the opinion of others. I never bothered if someone did not agree with my opinion, and most importantly that I knew the facts. There's a lot I don't know and I try to stay away from it. I stick to my circle of competence. Tom Watson said, "I'm not a genius, I'm just smart at certain points and try to stay within those points." I also try to stay within these points and I have no problem if someone says that I'm wrong in something. I say look at the facts. I think this is much more important than having a higher IQ or studying additional courses at the university. You need emotional stability. Rule of intent 4. Read, read and read again. I just read and read and read. I read up to 6 hours a day. Now I don't read as much as I used to when I was younger, but I read 5 daily newspapers. I read a fair number of magazines. I read white papers, I read annual reports, and I read a lot of other things. Rule number 5. Respect the safety threshold. An important lesson about the safety threshold is that you can't drive a 9,900-pound truck across a bridge that says 10,000 pounds. You cannot be sure that everything will go well. If this happens, then move on and look for a sign where the limit is 20,000 pounds. Rule number 6. Gain competitive advantage. The nature of capitalism is that people want to come and take your castle. If I'm selling a TV, then there are a dozen people who want to sell a TV that's half as good as mine. If I have a restaurant, then there will be people who will try to copy my menu, make more parking spaces than me, poach my chef and so on. What you need is for your castle to have a strong and competitive edge. You need a castle around which there is a moat, and the best moat. In many ways, it's about minimizing production costs, but sometimes the moat is just having talent. If you are the heavyweight champion of the world and you knock out every opponent, then you have a competitive advantage. If you're Steven Spielberg and you make great films, then you have a distinct competitive advantage and it will be yours as long as you stick to your business. This is a very important economic value. Rule number 7. Adjust the schedule for yourself. You would be surprised by the schedule of my day. It's not very structured. I don't have business meetings. I don't like meetings. I read a lot. I would like to read faster, but I read mine so. Our company is self-managed. My job is to allocate capital, so I just keep that in mind. I do not like it when everything is scheduled by the hour. We do what we like because we ourselves want it with the people we choose. I believe that this is how you become as productive as possible. Rule number 8. Don't forget about the competition. What kills businesses? If you look at history, I love to study other people's mistakes. As one of my partners says, I want to know the place of my death so that I never go there. We want to know what the business has done that has led to its downfall, and more often than not it is complacency. You need to be worried. You need to feel that you are constantly being chased by competitors. You always have to move forward. If you have a good business like Coca-Cola, there is always a danger that you can relax too much, but with Coca-Cola I don't see that. This is an important point. They are competing now when they make 1 in 8 billion sales the same way they did when they sold at XX. This constant concern about your business, this belief that tomorrow will be better than today, you just need to let it spread throughout the organization. Rule number 9. Learn from others. I started investing when I was 11. I read all the books in the public library about investing and stock markets. It was fascinating, but I didn't know if it would be profitable, and then I read a book by Ben Graham, Smart Investor, and she opened my eyes to so many things. Ben Sin in his younger years looked at the people he admired. He said to himself, I want to be admired in the same way, so why shouldn't I behave like they behave? And he realized that there is nothing difficult in behaving the same way. Rule number 10. Give unconditional love. In many ways, my best lessons came from my father in one form or another. In fact, I think he taught me how to live. He gave lessons, showing by example. The best lesson I learned was knowing the power of unconditional love. I think there is nothing stronger on earth than unconditional love. If you are able to love like that, then it can lead you in front of you for a very long time. I think if every parent can pass this knowledge on to their child at an early age, it will make him a wonderful person in life. Friends, if you liked this section, share this video. Subscribe to the Next Level channel. Thank you for watching.